Good morning and welcome to a video with a walk with Coffee Neil. Today I'm in Bakewell. Quite looking forward to this. This weren't my initial plan, but it's a nice place here and I've not been for many years. I did come around Christmas but everything was sort of closed, but that was the year before last, so most things weren't open. So what I'll do is grab a coffee, walk round and show you what it's all about. So I've got my coffee and I got it from this place behind me, which is called the Lime Lounge Cafe. It's cost me £3.50, white Americano as always. So let's go and check Bakewell out. So the thing with Bakewell as well is when you look around, look at these buildings. They're all very well looked after as well. Like some places you go to just don't look after things, but in Bakewell, you know, they're all very well looked after. Like again here, I know I've walked a little bit up from the town centre now, but look how beautiful this is. Stunning. Look at the view I'm currently getting. So peaceful. Birds are singing, nice peace and quiet, and the views. It's beautiful. So I don't know if this is going to be a clever idea to walk down here, because you know what I'm like, getting lost, but I'm just going to do it anyway. So obviously I'll get lost very shortly. So this, I could end up anywhere here, but I've got all day, it's fine. So let's just keep walking and see where we get. It's good not knowing the outcome at the end, innit? So the journey without the destination known. Look, I've made a friend along the way. This cute little cat here, look. So look at that for a church. We'll get up on grounds and we'll go and have a look round there. I know I said I wouldn't make an habit of walking around graveyards, but this one needs to be have a look around. Look at that, what a building. Some history in here. This is insane. So if you look at a lot of the gravestones in here, all the writing's actually gone off it, so that must mean, you know, they could be from like, I don't know, 200 years ago or something. This is madness, but it is very well kept. Some little flowers in there too. So that were the All Saints Parish Church. I have now finished this coffee, so I'll give you a rating of the coffee. I'm going to give the rating, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 I think is fair, but I am now really ready for another coffee and then see what else there is to discover around here. So there's a lot of pubs around Bakewell, but the fact that I drove here means I won't be going in the pub unless I grab some lunch in one later, but obviously I'll not be going for a pint. But there is a lot of pubs around here. So I've come across this part here. I'm not sure what it's called, but we'll go and have a look round and see if we can find out what exactly this part's called. It's some sort of like garden. So as you can see, it's very well kept as well. Very nice. And right here, you've got the Royal British Legion Garden of Remembrance. And look how well kept that is. That's in a very good condition. And it's really nice to see that this is very well looked after. But I don't know if you can hear them behind me, but there's a lot of people working around here right now, maintaining this place as a really beautiful place. So it's really good to see that. And then you've got the bowling green there, but as you can see, there's about 4 people working on this area, and it's not that big, but the fact that it's getting well looked after is really good. I'm going to give this place a gunner, which I can't actually work out what it's called. Coffee by Lounge, but then it says wine and coffee. 9:30 in the morning, I don't think it's relevant to be drinking wine, is it? Nice in here though. So I was going to walk down here, however, the girl in the coffee shop says Monsell Trail's only a few hundred yards up road, so I'm going to go with that. I'm not going to do the full trail, but I am going to head that way. So I've just finished that coffee. I started walking up. I got told the Monsell Trail were like 5 minutes away. I just put it in Google Maps on my phone, and Google Maps says it's actually an hour and 25 minutes walk. So I've scrapped that idea. But in terms of the coffee, that's a solid 9.5 out of 10. That was, the first coffee was decent, but the second one was much better. I think it's a French coffee shop as well, but I'm not sure. But it was very nice. So again, I've walked just a bit up from town centre, and I'm walking by Lake. I wanted to walk around a lake today. Probably had other ideas to this one, but it's all right, you know. And we'll see by walking around, see where this takes us. As you can see, the water running, the ducks knocking about. Really chilled day. You know I like a footbridge, so here's one. And let's see where next to go. It's sort of quite small, Bakewell though, so obviously I'm running out of places to show you. So I will go and stop off somewhere else soon. If you look though, that's really, really short. That's about, when I put my leg there, that's only probably about 2 foot, if that, on there. So it's really easy to fall in. Really nice, isn't it? I wish the sun was shining on the water though. I really do. But if you look over there, the estate looks very nice. And up there, you've got some amazing houses. You can't really film the houses. It's not really fair. But you should see them as you walk past them. Stunning. So I've run out of footpath now. But I just wanted to film this bit because this looks really nice. I do really like that. So I'm making friends with duck now. This duck looks very chilled. It's all alone like me. But the duck's having a great time. So as I've just shown you here, look. My hand is reaching down. I will fall in one of these. I mean, this isn't very deep, so it would really hurt if I did fall in this. And you know how clumsy I am. I'm surprised I haven't fell in anywhere yet. I've been very close though. So I'm going to walk back into the town centre of Bakewell now, and then get back to the car, and then head to the next destination. I have no idea where that next destination is going to be, but it'll only be 5 or 6 miles from here, no doubt. Old church building, celebrating St George. So there you've got an old church building. I mean, it might not be an old church building because obviously they've got all the St George's flags outside. Motorbikes again, honestly. So this looks quite nice. Not sure about pigeon up there, like, but this looks very nice, isn't it, round here? Ebden Court, this bit. That would come flying over my head. I'm surprised it didn't shit on me. So there were tea rooms in there where I wanted to grab some breakfast, but the kitchen's not open. And it's expensive, you know, around here. I've just looked in another cafe and they want £6.50 for a bacon sandwich. Just walked down here and found this bizarre cafe. But the only problem is with these cafes, they serve some really, really strange things. So I'm here and I'm starving. And all I want is like a sandwich or some toast or anything. And it's like, everything's like 15 quid for brunch because they don't do light bites or anything. So even the spa were expensive. So even the court looks quite quirky in Bakewell. So this is a riverside garden. Looks quite nice. And as you can hear them ducks in the background going crazy. And just before I head back to car to go to my next destination, wherever that'll be, I don't know. Is look at that, another footbridge. Loads of school kids knocking about. I thought they'd have gone back to school by now. Don't know what's going off here or what they're building, but looks like it could be something quite spectacular. But who knows, it could be out really. So I've got this, £4.70 for small battered sausage and chips. I'll give this a go. Hoping pigeons don't nick my food. So the next place I've ended up in is a place called Alport. It was an 8-9 minute drive from Bakewell. It probably still comes under the Bakewell district, but it looks quite nice round here. I just pulled up because it looked quite nice, so I thought I'd have a quick look round. And when you first arrive, there you go. Some nice water running by. So there's a few animals down here, so I'm going to walk down here. I think I'm allowed to walk down here. I'll soon find out if I'm not. But it looks quite interesting down here. And look how cute them little ones look. They look really nice, don't they? Look really cute. Looks a bit like a bit of a dead end down there though, so I'm going to walk the other way. So look how nice that looks. I'm going to walk a bit further up because there's quite a lot of these, so it might look even nicer further up. So unfortunately it don't let you get much closer, it is all fenced off, but it's really nice nonetheless, and I'm glad I've seen it. These are the scenic views that you really want when you go for these walks. Just like Bakewell, are very like great buildings, walk down, very well looked after. I'm going to walk down here and see what I can find. Found a little bridge, I'm going to walk across here. Obviously the one in Bakewell was a lot shorter than this one. There's less chance of me falling in on something like this one because it's a lot higher. It's like, I don't know, 4 foot high at the sides here. And this is the view it brings you to. A really nice view, really. Obviously everybody's seen things like this before, but you know when it's quite quiet and you're just walking round and you need some space in your head, it's a good place to come, really. And so Alport is just a village which comes under the Bakewell district. But look how nice this village looks. This is beautiful. Obviously this is a through road, so gotta be a bit careful. But I'm just gonna see if I get a decent view up here, an overview of like Bakewell or something. We'll see. And now we don't really. We just see some sort of like caravan park, a couple of sheep, some horses. So we'll walk back down, back into the village. So this place is only a village, so I'll walk down here and then probably back up to the car, because obviously it's a really small village as well, but it's very scenic, it's very beautiful. So if you ever get a chance to stop, even for half an hour, you should. Very nice. So as you can see, it's very beautiful again round here. I think somebody lives there, so I'm not gonna get too close by there, but there's a beautiful little like waterfall there, which makes the place again look very scenic. This is a very scenic village. Really nice. And now where I took that great shot earlier, I've come down to that little footbridge. And again, it's very nice round here, so I don't regret stopping off here. I don't know what that is, but like I said before, it was somebody's house down there, so I can't really show you how nice it looks because I've got to stand in somebody's garden, which ain't right. But down there, what you can see is another little footbridge. It's shaking me, it's not cold. Must have had too much coffee. Actually, I've only had 2 coffees though, so maybe I need another to stop the shaking. So this is road I drove up earlier. So as you can see, it's a nice country road, beautiful scenery. And it was nice to find somewhere to park so I could go and have a look down. This is so nice. Beautiful scenery. Like the flowers over there too, really nice. So I've now just gone a bit further up road and come to a place called Youlgreave. I'll show you the first view I'm getting as well. It's really nice. And there you have it, that's my first view. Overlooking obviously some of the Derbyshire Dales. Beautiful. So now I'm in Youlgreave. I've found a church, I'm walking around another graveyard. So Youlgreave's really nice. It's got some really nice historic buildings, but it is very busy. There's a lot of cars about, which isn't ideal, is it? Even though I'm one of them. And yeah, that's the All Saints Youlgreave Church. Really nice. Great building. Look, so as you can see, really nice buildings, like old cottages and things as well. Very quiet. Well, it's not that quiet actually, because there is a lot of cars knocking around. Look, even there it's like that all the way through. So actually I'm lying, it's not very quiet at all. So I'll have a little walk down here, see what comes out under here, and then I'll have a bit walk down to further down because I've just seen a lake, so we'll see what that's all about. So there you've got that 1829, it's been there since. And as I've walked a bit further down, you've got the Reformed Chapel there. I'm gonna keep walking down here and see where I end up. Could be anywhere I know, but who cares? Now I'm iffing an orange. Should I walk down here or not? Because I need to go left at the bottom, and I don't know if you can get left at the bottom. So what shall I do? So I've come to the bottom of here, and I can turn left, but this is what it's brought me to, which is really nice actually. So I'm just going to have a walk along here and back up to the car. But I'm quite glad it's brought me down here. It looks quite nice. So if I just walk down here and get so far down and then turn left, I should get back up to where I parked. But you know what I'm like with getting lost, as I mentioned before. This could go very wrong. So as I am walking down here and I'm looking at the banks there, I actually do hope there's a way back up for me. Surely there's got to be. Otherwise I have to turn all the way back round and walk all the way around again. That can't be on, can it? Swimming area to be used entirely at your own risk. Look at the state of it. Who'd swim in there? I mean, there's always some person, but it's quite dirty, you know. It looks nice to walk down, but it is literally canal water, so it's very dirty. A mini little waterfall, look. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Love features like this. When you're just walking down sort of the canal and you come across stuff like this, it's so much worth it, innit? Just to have that walk and, you know, listen to that water. So I've sort of reached the end of here. So it's just which left to take now. We'll soon find out. So you've just got these wandering around, gate wide open, so they can just wander it road whenever they want. But, you know, that's what you get in countryside though, don't you? But this one's hid behind wall. Must have seen me filming. So I could have walked down here, but look at that monster there. I'm glad I didn't in a way. That just wandering across. Still no idea where I am as I'm walking back to the car, but hopefully I'll find where I'm meant to be. Not a bad view of that though, is it? As I'm reaching top, I can see the church behind me, so I must be close to getting back to the car. But that's a nice view.